And we are live with Morgan Peterson and Jason Grider. How are you doing, fellas? The newest members of eXp Realty. Welcome to the family, fellas.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Wow. We're super excited.
Awesome. So as usual, I've got my my friends and business partners here, Fred Weaver, Curtis Johnson, and guys, like, we are just stoked. We wanted to have the opportunity to just chat with you about your move over to eXp Realty here in the last 72 hours. Number one, of course, say welcome, but number two, just say, hey, what's going on in your minds right now? Like, how's the last 72 to 96 hours been for you?
Looks like no sleep. That's all I'm going to say, and then I'll let them talk. They look like they haven't slept.
Deer in headlights right now. No, it's good. We've been slammed. It's been really exciting. A lot of phone calls, a lot of people calling, asking us questions. We're just really excited for not only our team, but just the opportunity moving forward.
Yeah, and I would just, I was shocked on how many people were maybe standing on that line and wanting to jump. But then when we did, so many people have reached out, and I mean, that's what was pretty crazy to me. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, I think, you know, the reality is, guys, like, what happens in this world is change is scary for a lot of people. You know how it is. I mean, Morgan, you and I started this conversation, what, a year ago?
Yeah.
And the reality is a lot of folks out there haven't been thinking about things for a year, but what happens is they go, oh, someone makes a change, no big deal. But then someone like you guys makes a change, someone who's respected in their community, produces a lot of real estate, gives back to their community, to their real estate agents around them, and people go, oh, well, they did it. Hold on a second. Maybe there's more to this than what I thought. And so that's obviously what you're experiencing now, and you know, probably will be for quite some time, as my guess.
Right. Well, and the one thing that I'd add on to that is I mean, a year. So I definitely have thought about this for a while, and have tried to make it, you know, right. And then bringing Jason in this, and it's not a change that we took lightly. And it's something that we put a lot of thought. And so we know it's the right direction. We know it's where we need to be, and it's where we want to go. And to add that is, that's what's nice about everybody else, is we'll pioneer it. We'll go through. We'll be the first ones that go through and help anybody else, you know, who's has that idea or who would like to do the same thing. So the change is scary, but now I feel like with us doing it, it doesn't have to be. And so that's the exciting part, I think.
Well, for those that are watching and don't know these guys, Morgan and Jason reside in the state of Idaho, in a smaller town called Idaho Falls. eXp's presence in Idaho stands at about 70-ish agents today. And I think it's safe to say that there's probably another 70 plus Idaho agents on their way to eXp here very soon, now that you guys have made this decision. But and I don't make fun of, like, the place you guys live in. I just say that it's a smaller presence in your state, and you guys are really causing people to look around and go, wait, you know, eXp, like, these guys are really going.
Right.
So I mean, you guys are a behemoth, awesome, large, mega team in your town and selling a ton of real estate. And so to watch guys like you that are making this move, I mean, that just speaks volumes.
Yeah, super excited.
One of the really cool things about this is, you know, I love Idaho Falls. My parents grew up in Shelley, and we used to go up there every summer. I'm really excited. We're going to be going up there. Wednesday and Thursday. And we'll be doing a happy hour up there, Wednesday 3 to 5. And then Thursday we'll be doing an event overview from about 8:30 to 11. So reach out to Morgan and Jason on that up in Idaho Falls. I love it. I used to go up there as a kid, spend most of my summers going up there. But really, one of the really cool things about eXp is that, you know, hey, Idaho Falls, man, it's a metropolis now compared to what it was a long time ago. But you're not confined to, hey, let's try and expand out to Rigby or to Rexburg or something like that. It's like, now with eXp, you can go into, you know, 50 states in North America and all over the world, just open up in Europe and Australia. So that's one of the really cool things without having to go open up market centers or open up offices and take this massive risk. Now you've got these things. It's a proven concept at this point, just past 20,000 agents. And we are just super, super excited to partner with you guys and blow it up and flip Idaho to EXP.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, one of the biggest questions I have is because the announcement just came out this morning about 20,000 was it Morgan or was it Jason that actually became agent number 20,000? So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to get the official word from the EXP leadership on that. But I'm wondering who it is. You know, maybe we'll start a poll and start taking some bets on that. But
yeah, what do we get the 20,000 agent on board?
You get a hug from Fred, and he doesn't hand those out. He doesn't just go around handing those out. So
big bear hug, yeah. No, I don't hand those out for free at all.
The one funny thing on that, when the 20,000, I mean, we had the one guy who I never even met before till this morning that just called up, signed up, whatever underneath me, messaged and said, "Hey, guess what? I hope to be a part of your team because I'm with EXP now, and I don't really know where your office is, but I'm excited." And
wait, hold on. So you guys had somebody you don't know that reached out to you over the weekend and said they were joining EXP because of you, and you just literally made a post on social media on Friday that you were even going?
That's really all that happened. So
I bet that happened. I bet that happened all the time at Keller Williams, right? I mean, that happened. Probably there are people who are attracted to you all the time. They're like, "Hey, we want to join." Okay, maybe not.
Yeah. So
that's awesome, man, guys. That is it's a testament though to what it's not just the model of EXP. We say the model a lot, but it is true. There's some great components to this model, but it's a testament to the people that are joining and that other people want to be around folks like yourselves, right? Like people want time with Jason, people want time with Morgan, people want Curtis's time. They just get Kevin and I as well kind of thrown into the deal. I don't know if anybody wants us, but I mean, people are constantly wanting to know, what are you guys doing? How are you evolving in the real estate space? Why'd you join this company? What's next? What are you guys doing to get more listings in this market? Like, so it's really awesome to see that somebody, without you guys having to sell them into joining, would just join and tell you about it after they'd already done it this weekend.
Right. What were you going to say, Jason?
I was just say, yeah, it's pretty amazing to see that. And that's what I'm most excited about, is just to see. We want to have fun. I mean, that's what it's all about. We want to sell a lot of real estate, but we want to enjoy it while we're doing it. And I think to keep that culture, to see that culture already in EXP is exciting.
Awesome. Let me piggyback on kind of what Fred talked about right there. Is I looked at this model for 14, 15 months before I came over. I know, Kevin and Fred, we discussed it for a little bit. You guys looked at it. And you guys knew about it for quite a while before you guys moved at it. We just talked about we had been on Zoom calls with Morgan a year ago going through, and we kind of understand the model, if you will. We look at stuff and we technically understand it, but it's really not until someone that maybe we really, really respect or something changes in our world or whatever that we say, you know what? The model is amazing, and we would maybe come from the model, but what flips enough for us is the partnership, right? Is that maybe you would have joined, EXP eventually or whatever, but the chance to be able to partner with Fred and with Andrea, with Kevin, myself, with Jay, Mike, and Brent, and Al, and everybody else like that, it just kind of stacks on top of each other. That is, and I don't know which one, thought of it, probably Fred or Kevin, but you guys talked about the EXP is essentially the computer component, but the extensions, the add-ons are, the group that you come with, and that's the thing that we come with. So I'm not sure which one of you guys was acting smart and came up with that, but I thought that was a pretty good analogy.
Well, it was smart, so that was obviously me that came up with it. That's a dead giveaway, and I think we can all agree to that. But yeah, no, I mean, honestly, like all kidding aside, that is the thing about that is the thing about EXP Realty is it's an amazing brokerage. It's an awesome company, and the number one thing that makes it even more awesome is the people. It's your group. It's the people you get to spend time with, helping each other grow their business. You mentioned it briefly a few minutes ago, but what are we going to do on Wednesday? Yeah, granted, Wednesday we're going to get there. We're going to hang out a little bit and kind of have a launch party. But on Thursday, what are we going to do? We're talking about growing real estate businesses, right? We're going to have a little mastermind there where we talk about how do we sell more homes? How do we hit our goals here in the second half of the year and on into 2020 as things are continuing to change in this industry? And it's the ability. I don't want to say the ability, but it's like the willingness that the five of us can come together along with many other people to get together. Andrea Romero is obviously going to be there with us as well on Wednesday and Thursday, and so many other people, so we can get together, brainstorm, and go, hey, how do we grow our business? What can we do to help each other out? And to me, that's the real power of this model when you look at it.
So 2 more quick things. I think for those watching, Bob Bass is going to come, who's the broker of EXP in Idaho. He's going to be up there as well. That way people can get to know who they would be coming into business with. But the one that I'd add on is the people, and like what Jason said, we do want to have fun. We have our model set up with our team, and we got an amazing team. However, there was more talent and more people who wanted to come on, but maybe just didn't fit that mold that we have for our team. So what was cool about EXP is it gave us options of, all right, how can we bring these talented people in and still keep the same culture that we have, but then just create another experience or just another opportunity for them. And that was really one of the biggest deciding factors, is we had 3 or 4 people reach out and said, well, we want to only do listings, or we want to do listings and buyers. And our model that we have set up just didn't support that. Yeah. So anyway, that's to be able to bring more people in of more talent who just add to our culture. I mean, our culture is amazing already, but to be able to get some of the people who've reached out to us is that's exactly what we're hoping to build here in Idaho Falls is something of a culture of learning and masterminding and being able to get together and help each other, grow and hit each other's goals. So,
man, I love hearing you guys say that, because Kevin and Curtis and I, we sat around for a couple years off and on asking the question, like, how could we be partnered together, or how could we work more closely together? But it's oftentimes tough when you have like good teams or good respected agents. Like, how do you combine profit and loss statements, and you have one style and I have one? You're always dressed up and stuffy in that suit and tie. And
hey, leave Kevin out of this. Leave Kevin out of this now that he's got shoes and stuff like that.
Like, how do you make those 2 styles work, right? But EXP created this platform for us where, without having to merge and create a new business entity or share profit and loss statements, we could be financially and equitably aligned. When I say equity, I don't mean like in ownership. I just mean like in culture and in growth and wanting to partner with each other. And it gave us a place where we could do that we didn't have that platform prior. So to hear you guys being able to now partner with teams that would never join your guys' brand because their brand stands alone, or an agent who wouldn't have joined your team because you don't have that type of position or role on your team that they would want. But now you have a platform by which you guys can collaborate, partner together, have fun together, sell more real estate together, and you're not constricted or confined to it having to look just one way. I think that's super powerful.
Well, and then there isn't owners, and people, that's some of the appointments this morning that we had with, they're like, so would you be the owner, or are you the broker in Idaho Falls? And I said, no, that's the great thing, is we're all the same. So you come to EXP,
yeah, you
have just as much say as I do, which is actually quite a bit. And that's kind of a change of, I guess, where we have came from. And so anyway, I'm really excited about that you have 10 agents come in and we can all mastermind and work together versus, who's higher up the chain at that time.
Yeah. And EXP funds that, right? So I'd encourage everybody to come. If you're watching this, you're looking at, now I know a lot of people don't want to comment because they're afraid someone at their other brokerage is going to like see that they were on this, and they like to watch the replay so no one can see. The reality is you need to come Thursday, but here's your cover, right? Here's your cover story. First of all, if you come and you decide to stay wherever you're at, you're going to stay at the Red Company, whatever, I promise they will give you a better split the next time that comes up. I promise. They will come up with a better deal, whatever that might be. But on Thursday, you need to come check this out, even just out of morbid curiosity to find out what it is. Because I know, Fred, you were kind of mad at me one time. You're like, dude, I wish you did a better job explaining this to me. And I talked to someone else that was like almost in tears, like, how come nobody explained this model to me before? and what the opportunities are. So even if you're like, hey, I've got no intention of leaving Coldwell Banker or Remax or whatever that might be, you need to come Thursday to come hear the details and understand what you're going to be competing against if you're on a team, growing a brokerage, or whatever, just out of curiosity. So that's your cover. You need to come do that. And maybe you're curious, maybe you're not, but you need to come learn about it. It'd be like someone saying, hey, I want to go create a real estate website, but I don't want to learn about Zillow. I just got to pretend they don't exist. You need to come hang out with us on Thursday and find out.
I agree.
Absolutely. I'm so excited about the opportunity for people to do what they want to grow inside of it. It just gives you so many options. If they want to stay at home, if they want an actual place to come with us, it's just limitless of what we can do. I'm excited.
And it's different. So, I mean, looking at it, I mean, it's easy to get wrapped up in not doing something that's different. But if you want to be different, that's what you have to do. So, the brokerage and the virtual stuff, I mean, it wasn't my bag at first, but when you realize that that's what you do to save money, and that's what you do to make it easier and more efficient, then be a little different. Try it out. Give it a shot. So we're stoked.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the reality is and Fred says this all the time, we talk a lot about disruption in our industry and all the things that are happening. And really what's happening is brokerages are getting disrupted more so than agents are. And this is honestly the proof of this concept is literally just proof of that, because it's not okay to keep doing things the way they've always done it. The brokerage world is changing. In fact, it's already changed and it's going to continue to evolve, and being on board with a company that is proactive and not tied to doing something the way they did 15, 20, 30 years ago has a lot of benefit for you. And so there's no doubt that this is going to continue to help us all grow our business and make sure that we stay relevant as real estate agents in the transactions as things continue to change over time.
I agree. And when you were talking about better splits, what's funny is they've been talking about it for a while of reducing our caps and reducing that, because before it was the only shop in town and they just were not producing that value. And it's hard to have overhead and value. And but then when the cat got out of the bag, I guess, then they put that reduction of cap on a fast track, and I guess they got that through last week. So special deals were made for everybody, on the house already. So it'll be interesting. I'm excited to see what the next 60 to 90 days, comes of all this, because it is different. It is evolving, and you can be the one that's in it when it evolves, or you can be one that kind of gets ahead of it and understands it a little bit. And that's what I feel like we've done. And I'm really excited. And I mean, I don't have any doubt or any, wish or, anything like that, any remorse for what we were able to do the last, 10 days. And we're just onward and upward, and we're going to be growing, and I'm super excited. So,
well, if you look at all of our businesses, right, from going from, hey, just selling houses to selling 100, 200, 300, 500 plus houses a year, if you look at that, all of the changes happen based on who you spend time with and what rooms you get in to be able to learn those things, right? Masterminding and improving and being coached by. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, how do I get my business to that next level? It only is going to happen when you change who you're spending time with. You change who you're learning from. So you can either physically get up and move and go, live in the same city as your coach, or you can say, hey, what if I could partner with some of the biggest, baddest teams and people across the country, still be able to work in my market, but be able to have them as business partners. But instead of, having to give them 30, 40% of my business, saying, hey, I'm going to give you nothing. I'm going to, for $85 a month, I'm going to partner with the most incredible team, right? And I'm going to be able to partner with Morgan and Jason and Fred and Kevin and myself. And I'm going to be able to do this for $85 a month instead of having to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to coach. Those are the things that change your business. So come figure that out on Thursday and decide, hey, you know what? Does this make sense? Or if it doesn't, I can promise you, if you take that chance, you come learn about it, maybe even just get wild and you come join us and partner and change the industry. But even if you don't, after a year or even after 6 months and you want to go back to where you're at, I promise you, they would beg to have you back to be able to say, hey, let us have someone from EXP so we can tell everybody it doesn't work. And you're split with, they probably wouldn't even charge you anything for a couple of years because they just want you back so bad. So come take a chance and let's come change the world.
Perfect. We're excited. We'll see you guys Wednesday, and we'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah, so Wednesday, Curtis keeps saying Thursday, but we actually want you to come have a drink and some appetizers with us and pick our brain and talk to us. And
we don't want to drink.
Give Jason and Morgan a high five. Even if you don't plan on coming to EXP, at least congratulate them on the next step in their journey, right? So we'll have some details on Wednesday 3 to 5 where you can come out and say hi. And then Thursday, come plug in, come learn how to grow your real estate business and get some more info on what EXP is and what it's all about and how the model works. And as Curtis said, you need to know about it, whether you're there considering joining it or you just want to be informed. So it's going to be a lot of fun, guys.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
We're excited. Thanks for taking the time, and
welcome,
Kevin and Fred and Curtis. Thanks for spending your resources to come out and to.
We're coming to Idaho. That's awesome. Like, how cool is that?
So last thing, Jason and Morgan. Obviously, you've already had a lot of folks reach out to you, and they're wondering, like, okay, what's going on with this? But there's somebody, I promise you, that's going to watch this today or tomorrow. They'll see the replay of it, and they're going to just now be finding out that you made a change, or that you guys don't even know each other yet. But someone's going to catch this online, and they're going to want to know, why would a top producing team like you guys made the move? So when someone wants to reach out to you, what's the best way for folks to reach Morgan and Jason if they want to reach out and say, hey, tell me more about why you made this move? What did you see in the model? Why did you make this change? Like, where should people reach out to you?
So I'm they can call me. My number is 208-403-6957, or they can I'm on Facebook too. So we reach out. I mean, this is Facebook. We're always on there. I'm always on there. Jason's never on there. But that they can, either one of those. So for me.
Yeah, for me as well, the best is probably just a text or call, 208-313-2003. We'd be happy to answer any questions, set up a meeting, or even just to get details on our happy hour and mastermind.
Cool. We'll post some more details here in the next 24 hours. For now, we're going to tease you about it. We'll give you some location details by tomorrow. So put it in your calendar. Wednesday, 3 to 5, happy hour hangout. Come talk to us one-on-one. Come chat, grab a bite to eat. Thursday morning, 8:30 to about 11, real estate mastermind. We'll then take a break and do an actual EXP presentation where we let you know about the model after we get done talking about how to go out and sell more real estate this year.
Perfect.
Great.
Awesome. Thanks, all right, y'all. Have a great day. Welcome to EXP officially, and we'll see you soon.
You got it. See you guys.
See you guys.
All right,
welcome, guys.
Thank you so much for listening today. For more information on eXp Realty and to learn how to partner with Kevin and Fred at eXp Realty, please visit kevinandfred.com/EXP. Create yourself a great day.